Oh, Trey.
Nasty.
For this and I gotta get this bread. Pussy boy, I put one in your fucking head. My mood is get money, everything, man. I ain't never gon'
Hey, that ain't Mike could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit. What's going on, man? It's your boy Richard Fave TV, man. We out here in Florida with it. I had to pull up with my boy Fyeupcristian. Man, pop your shit, dog.
Fire up in this bit, man. Straight out the lab with this shit. We forever mixing, you heard me?
Cool. So when I got on the phone with you, man, you told me you wanted to bring one of your artists through. You just previewed them on your newest video, man. So, man, I'm gonna pop my shit with you, man. What's going on with you, dog?
good. Young Lou in this bitch straight out in the bed with this shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you said, what's the name of this city? Exactly. The Bell. So how would y'all describe y'all city? I mean, I never really heard this part of Florida. So is this like a country type of part of Florida, or is it like the city suburb area?
I feel like it's like, if you go around Fort Deneau and stuff, that's country. You around here, it's more like a little, mixture of city, suburb, but everybody really on the same shit out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
So
feel
you
that
can't
shit.
really tell by the way someone living.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel that shit. But I'm saying though, like, you know how like people have this certain type of stereotype when it comes to different Florida artists. Is it the same for this part of Florida, or is it just different like in South Florida or in Pompanos or Fort Myers and out in different areas? For instance, you know how it's big on Hastings.
Yeah,
So,
right, yeah.
So what's the other side of that?
Honestly, this is like, there's a lot of Hispanics. There is a lot of Hispanics.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hispanic, black, and
A little bit of everything,
yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, but mostly Hispanic and
Yeah.
black. Yeah.
So how does that tie into the music industry here on this scene?
So we got my dog Super right now. He's doing his thing. He's an artist you probably hear. He did a song with Julio, his song Iceberg. He's doing his thing right now. And then we got me, Fyeupcristian, I'm doing the thing. We got YoungLoot, and we got some other artists too. And then shout out to Fire Up Menace, straight out of Mobile, Fire Up in this bitch. We all just really doing our thing. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot more artists in the future, because there's people out there that got talent, but they ain't out there pushing themselves to do it, because they're like, oh, this shit ain't never gonna happen. So they're waiting for people like us, make that pass. Be like, oh shit, that shit is possible,
Yeah, I feel that. So basically, y'all like the gatekeepers. So Fire Up, is this a group that been started, or this is just a new rap group?
I feel like it's a group I always had in my head, but I really just recently put it out there, because it's like I always knew, like, in this rap shit, you gotta have some slang, you gotta have some lingo, you gotta have something to run with, you know what I'm saying? As I just say, fire up, it just sound good. You'll fire up that blunt, or you fire up that track, So it's like, just something I just started running with.
I feel like. So how would you describe your mentality as an artist?
I feel like I'm focused and I know what I want. Like it's like when we be in the studio and we recording, to the engineer, he hear that, he like, oh yeah, that's raw, da. But little do he know, I got a certain way I want that bitch to sound. Like, it sound good like that, but only I know how I want it to sound, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to work with people that get that, that get that, oh, that sound good to me, but that's not his vision. That ain't all the way. We trying to go all the way with this shit.
So when did you guys discover y'all chemistry when it came to making music and getting on the same song with each other?
Shit, just a couple months ago. But we've been knowing each other for a while already.
Yeah, we
Since
know each other
like,
for a little minute.
yeah, we grew up around the block where I stayed. Like since like, what was that, 2007, 2006?
Yeah.
That's whenever we met. We chilled a few times, but other than that, like,
Went to school together and
yeah.
shit,
I feel that shit. So how do y'all keep each other motivated?
I always tell him like, oh, okay, you wrote that song, you think that shit hard? Nah, don't let the next song you put out gotta be as hard as that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your bar. That's where you set yourself to, right there. And I be trying to give like bro tips and shit. And I learned how to monetize all that shit. So I be trying to boom, throwing the same shit. Mood coming soon. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all that. Be looking out for that, because that shit is coming, man.
That's what I mean. So you've been doing music so far for about like a year, right?
Nah, I've been doing music shit. Professionally recording like 2-3 years where I'm actually putting my money into the studio.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
cool.
2 or 3 years. But back as legit, I always wrote, always made poems, you know, made little hook songs. Probably like 15, 16, 17, I started just rapping, writing songs, but never taking them to the studio. You know, when I got a little older, I was like, you know what, this is still some shit I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Florida got the waves. So.
Yeah. That's why I was asking y'all about this city, cause you know how like, all right, Florida, you know how Kodak comes out of what part of Florida he from, and you got Project Youngin, and you got Fulio, they all coming out of these different parts of Florida and with their own style. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the style in this part of Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I feel like right here in LaBelle, there ain't no style. There ain't shit. We trying to make it. You know what I'm
Okay, I
saying?
got you.
We trying to
making
be
our
the
own
style.
style.
Yeah, okay.
we
That's
trying
what
be
I'm
the
trying to
style.
get at. That's what I'm getting
LaBelle
at.
ain't got no style
Yeah,
yet. We
this
trying to
bit
be the
small as
style.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
This population only probably like 7,000, 6,000 population. All in LaBelle.
Yeah.
The whole town.
Yeah.
Small ass little town.
Yeah.
You know,
But
nobody ever made it out this
Everybody
big.
knew who smashing who.
Yeah.
Everybody knew who got the best. You know,
Yeah.
guys. Everybody. It's just so small.
I feel
Like,
that.
oh yeah, I know him. I know them.
I feel that.
Yeah,
So,
mostly everybody know each other around this big.
Yeah.
I feel that. So how do y'all feel like y'all could bring the attention, the national attention to this city musically?
Shit, because I feel like there's been a lot of people that tried to do what we got going, what we trying to do. There's been a lot of people, and they failed for whatever reason. I feel like we trying to still grab that same aspect and keep running with it because people been trying to do it. But I know what's wrong. What's wrong is that the city's so small, and that there be so much love over here, and there be so much hatred over here, and that hatred overpower that love, and people give up.
Yeah.
So you know, I feel like really like LaBelle ain't on because people like you don't come out here and talk to us.
Yeah.
Real shit.
That's real. But shit, I'm out here talking to him now. So look, yeah, we have to acquire. You have to tap in, man. So is it hard for you to focus on your music career when you have to deal with a lot of court issues, legal issues?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like it is, but then sometimes I feel like it be giving me new stuff to, you know, write about or think about.
Cool.
Go
So
both ways.
So you were sharing with me that you was in a situation where the police took advantage of you. Do you want to share that story today?
Yeah, I just felt like they took advantage of their authority because they showed up on one call and they turned it into their whole own operation. They just searched my house without a warrant, found a little something, and got my kids taken away. Then a month later, my charges got dropped, and I still got my kids taken away. So that's just how life works, you know. In the end, I still feel like they won because like they hit me with all them charges, even though they got dropped, just because of the say so. I still get my kids taken away and shit. So in the end, that shit really be messing with me. But that's when I just go to music and I be like, okay, you know what? I'm finna put this pain, struggle, energy, I'm finna put it in this track right here.
I feel it, man. So you've been co-signed from a lot of, pretty decent top name people like Sauce Walka and Say Cheese. So what type of relationship have you built with Sauce Walka so far?
Shit, I just talked to Sauce. Sauce a businessman, and Sauce got his own wave also right now. So me and Sauce just talked out a little, like he said, make a plan, little business plan. We got together. We got a story post. I feel like the audience really, seen it. Cause then Lil Reese, 300, reached out to me, told me, hey, I see y'all working with Sauce Walka Manager. Like, hey, I fuck with bro too. And so I feel like, a good amount of people, good audience seen Sauce Walka's story post, that we had got together and decided we're gonna make a plan, and that's what we agreed on, that story post. And I feel like it was beneficial because Lil Reese had reached out to me, keep grinding on game. That's what he told me. He said, he worked with Sauce Walka Manager too, and that's what we also got in hold with Sauce Walka Manager. So, we might not have the amount, we might not have the bread that we need right now, but it's always good to keep a contact because you don't never know. We could get a couple bands and really possibly change our life, with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it take money to make money. So.
Exactly. I feel that shit, man. So when do you know when it's a good investment to make when you pay an artist for promotion?
I feel like I look at I look at the amount of, following they got, if they got any activity, if they get any feedback. And then I hear amount, they tell me the amount that they want, and I don't know, I just make a good judgment,
Yeah, because you told me, let's talk about the times like you said some people tried to finesse. Like, how did you stop that from happening?
Shit, I just made like a little checklist. Like, don't be stupid just because this nigga hit you up and tell you like, oh, I can get your song here, or I can make this happen, but I just need $1,000. Like, don't do that shit. Like, as a matter of fact, me and bro just recently had a dude reach out to us, talking about he was KE's manager, talking about he had a Boosie and a Juicy J feature for $800 together, if not $500 each. So it was like, at first, I would hit him, bro, like, hey, let's do this shit. Like, hey, we really got the bread. Like, let's just do this shit, da-da-da. And, he was kind of hesitant. And it's like, at the time, I didn't really understand why.
Yeah.
Because at the time, I talked to dude. I seen some accounts or whatever. But that's crazy. Like, accounts nowadays, at least in that promotion world, that IG world, that shit, everything. So it's like, when you see a nigga kind of be like, oh, okay, hey, that nigga legit, da-da-da. Give you a couple names, couple numbers.
Yeah.
He even sent reference tracks over.
Yeah.
So it's like, I would never thought. So boom, I'm thinking like, okay, we gonna call you back. I'm like, let me just go hit up KE, KE, I'm not thinking this nigga gonna really reply to me.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I tell him, hey, check your DMs in the comments. And in his DM, I had that screenshot, that email. How about he replied 2 hours later talking about fake as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
He said fake as hell.
Yeah.
He said, ain't no way you gonna get a Boosie K feature for $800. That feature $100K and up.
Yeah, that's
so it really brought me back to reality when he said that, like, damn, that was the dead giveaway right there.
Yeah.
That was a dead giveaway, a Boosie feature for $500. Like,
yeah, I feel that shit, man. A lot of people try to catch finesse moves like that in the music industry, so you really gotta watch out for that shit, man.
Yeah.
So with you being a newer artist, man, what type of advice is he giving you about how you need to move with this music shit?
Shit, we recently, I put my shit on DistroKid, made my own account. He be showing me how to, process everything, and like, what I'm saying, we be in the studio, he be giving me little tips, you need to work on this and this, So, I just work on that shit and try to get better every time, but he's been, he be motivating me to be doing better and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I be telling him the same shit too, you know what I'm saying? We gotta motivate each other.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I feel that shit, man. I feel like a lot of people probably sleep on this shit because they don't know what's going on, man. But bro finna show y'all what's going on in the city, man. They really be sunning shit up though, man. Sauce fucking with them.
Fire
You know what I'm saying? Shit, they
Young
really go up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So look, we finna get up out of here, man. Is there anything y'all wanna say before we slide?
Shout out to LAB.
Hey, we straight out the live with this shit forever mix it, you heard me?
Yeah. And it's Richard Face TV, man. We out.